Yo, yes, people. What's happening? Yeah, nah, you know what, yeah? See, since man's last video where man was chatting about, like, jail and that, like, man ain't really touched upon much jail stuff, do you know what I'm saying? So, I think that's the route man's gonna go down now, and it's like, it's mad car. You've got, like, remember when the man said to me about, what advice would you give the youths that ain't scared of prison and rare to I stand by it. Like, man, no one ain't. I don't think anybody's scared of prison. And even if you are scared of prison, like I'll say about the first 2 years in, your mind just adapts to it. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like you just end up adapting to that lifestyle. You end up adapting to certain things. You know what I'm saying? But you see, when you break the situation down, like how the fuck can you how can you be out here? Yeah? Like claiming like, yo, man had the place on smash, man had this, man had that, yeah. When first and foremost, you can't do nothing without the approval of the authorities in the place, innit? It's mad. Like you can't take a shit, you can't piss, you can't even sleep sometimes if the people them don't want you to sleep. You understand what I'm saying? I remember one time we was down the block and there was an officer on patrol, yeah. And my man's just like his thing every time this officer was on, all he would do is walk up and down the landing and just check and see if man them are sleeping. And if the man them are sleeping, he starts banging down the door. You understand what I'm saying? Like simple things. This one was in Whitemore Block. So when we go out on the yard, they do cell checks like LBBs in it, locks, bolts, and bars, yeah. So they go in there and check like your bars and that are intact, and you're not planning to escape and all them kind of things, yeah. It's meant to be a simple check. This geezer's going in man's cell and flipping mattresses and all that. So then by the time you come back to your cell, now it looks like you've been spun. You understand what I'm saying? Like your bed's a mess, everything's all over the place. But it's like my man just kept doing things to try and get a reaction. Do you know what I'm saying? So it turned into like this little game. Turned into a little game man was playing, yeah? So every time my man's like searching me and rubbing me down. So when he goes down to like search my legs and that, I would put my elbow above his head. So when he comes flying back up, it's like he's bang, so it's like I'm elbow dropping him in his head. But then it's like he's getting mad because he can't prove, because I'm saying, oh, sorry mate, I weren't looking. Do you know what I mean? Because like they search the front side and you turn around and they search the back. Do you know what I mean? So when he's searching the back, like I'm positioning my elbow. So when he comes back up, it's like he's banging his head on my elbow. It's just a little psychology warfare that me and him had going on. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like he's getting mad, but he can't prove I've done it on purpose. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's just like it's these little things. Like I don't understand why you would want to put yourself in that position. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's like, don't get me wrong. When I was in that situation, it's almost like I said, your mind and your brain adapts to it, so it ends up becoming the norm. But it's like now that I'm out and I'm seeing like the outside world again, I'm thinking, rah. And I chatting, I'm a brethren that I was in dispersal with, like my man phones me and we chat with reason. And my man saying the same thing. Is like, bro, it was mad. Like it was proper mad in there. And I'm saying, you know what? Like, man didn't even realize at the time because you just living it. It's same like on road, isn't it? When you're living in like a war zone, you're living in like a gang related area. It's almost a norm until you go to a different area and everything's all humble. You understand what I'm saying? It's almost like then you start thinking to yourself, rah, that was actually mad, innit? That was actually mad. And yeah, man, it's another thing. It's just like you see all this, like everything. What's got? I feel like social media and rap music. Yeah, I think it's portrayed like one sided. You understand what I'm saying? Like I say this and I say it again. Like youths can't really look at a rapper. Yeah, a rapper's what's spitting about living a certain life and rare tear tear. And then you think, right, I want to live that life now. You have to use your head in it. Like, think about it. My man's spitting whatever he's spitting, telling his story about his past. You understand what I'm saying? It's like I don't really expect people to hear what man's saying in these videos and think, raw, yeah, man, that sounds alright. Still, I want to go do that, what he was on. Nah, it's like man's trying to raise awareness. You understand what I'm saying? And this is what people don't seem to understand. Like, I feel a lot of rappers, they get like a hard time. You understand what I'm saying? Some of them don't do themselves any favors, but that's just my opinion. So nobody don't at me. This is just my opinion. But it's like if a man's telling his story, like what he was on 10, 20 years ago, and he's spitting about it, it's like he's capitalizing off the negative what he had in his in his past life. You understand what I'm saying? So the way I see it, it's like if man are going to jail because of past sins, man are losing their lives because of past sins, man are losing like your mental health and all these kind of things. Like man ain't having to deal with anxiety, PTSD, and all them kind of things. It's all because of the lifestyle that man have to deal with these kind of things. The reason why man's smoking the hell out of a spliff and you understand what I'm saying? Man's toking it to the roach and all them kind of madness. It's because of the lifestyle man was living. Everyone thinks it's a culture thing. Nah, man, it's not. You understand what I'm saying? Man are fighting the demons with that zoot, G. I see man blazing some big zoots. I say, yeah, you're fighting some next demons, G. But that again, that's my opinion, so nobody don't at me like on some negative. You know what I'm saying? So if man are going through all these things due to man's past life, the only thing man ain't doing is getting paid from it. So let's get paid from it. You understand what I'm saying? Like people, use your head, man. Like just use your head in it. You understand what I'm saying? Like don't be seeing things and like your first thing you think, oh my man's just chatting shit, man. Like oh I'm to these man and you understand what I'm saying? All them kind of chat. Like use your head. Let's capitalize off this thing, G. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, nah, it's mad. It's mad. That's just that. That's just like a few of my thoughts in it, like something that was just going through my mind. So I thought I'd just share it with just ASAP. Just a short one, man. But we're moving it. We move. Safe.